And there it is. All right. What's going on, guys? Good morning. We are live. Uh, you made it. I hope you're seeing me live, right? It is about 3 minutes after 11 a.m. on Sunday. It's the 24th of October. Can't believe it, guys. Thanks for coming. This is your Sunday chat, Sunday brunch. Wanted to do this. Got a shout out to Kayla, Treasures Noir. She has been doing these kind of Sunday brunch updates with you guys and the channel updates, and I think it's a really great way to connect with you guys in a different way. Also allows me to kind of get a little more familiarized with StreamYard. You guys know I'm always running with lots of folks on the channel, so this is kind of fun to be able to do this and interact with you guys. Getting a little bit more adept at the social media aspects, right? So this week, posts were available to me. So maybe you saw this on YouTube as a post. Also found out this week I don't know if I saw it before, but on Instagram you can actually do posts right from your computer. You don't actually have to use your phone. So I thought that was pretty cool. So maybe you saw that, or maybe you got the notification I went live. So either way, thank you for coming, guys. Maybe you got a coffee. I'm drinking some coffee. I thought this would be there's a cool mug for you right there. Hey, there you go. Ralph Lauren in a sweater. There you go. Nice vintage mug. So cheers, guys. Hope you're having some Java. Maybe a mimosa. I don't know. But basically, on this show, we'll go for about an hour. I'll do questions and answer, open Q&A at the end, interact with you guys. You can ask me whatever you want. I will be looking at the chat. This is basically going to just be kind of my picks, right? Horizon picks. People that, if you know me, I'm a full-time reseller. My store on eBay is Horizon Picks. And this show is basically just going to be catch up on the channel, what I'm working on, things that are coming up in the near future, and a lot of shout outs, people, places, and things, right? So I'm going to be going through some of those in a minute. I have some folks that are doing some fun stuff, collaborating with me, collaborating with others. That's what we like. So I'll be going through that in a minute, but we'll go through and say hello to some folks that are joining us on this Sunday. So first up, Miss V. Yeah, it's all good. I know people got stuff going on in the morning. If you catch us on the replay, that's cool too. I think we'll have some good info to share with you guys. So what's up, Jules? Hello. All good. I know people might have stuff on their Sunday mornings. This time spot's good for me. I'm usually up, usually back from the flea market by now. Didn't go to today. It was actually a little bit too cold, believe it or not. Had to put the heat on last night in my home. Interesting, but winter is coming. What's up, Jason? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for coming and hanging with us. My man Dave, what's up, E-Bliss out of Colorado? Love those guys. Definite shout out, resellers. If you have any kind of fulfillment issues, he's in Colorado, but they do work with coast to coast on your fulfillment needs. Dave and his wife, awesome people there. What's up, Dana? Glamour's Closet. Definitely check out the replay from Friday night. I'll be talking about that a little bit later. Miss Dana, the Glamour's Closet, was on our auction on Friday. She rocked it. We had a really good time. Nice to see you. Good morning. He is awake. Oh, there he is. Mr. Patrick Murphy got up. Awesome. Good to see you, my friend. Good morning. Jen, JRKR, hello. Good to see you, Jen. Thank you for coming. Hello, Jesse Shops. Nice to see you. Good morning, my dear. Follow Jessie on Instagram. She does just, wow, what a style, what a brand she has. Go check her out. Her posts are awesome. They make me smile. So love, love, love that. What's up, Nikki? Good to see you. Nikki loves snacks. Got to say that 3 times quickly. From the West Coast, Cali. I know you're up early. Good to see you, Nikki. Hello, hello. We'll go through some more folks coming in. Take a couple more minutes here. Tracy Cakes, what's going on, Tracy? Good to see you. Hello, hello. Going up. Oh, there he is, my man, Jimmy, Dark County Picker. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. And we got Jason. Oh, there she is. What's up, my favorite vet, Dr. Jen. Good to see you, Jen. Thank you for coming and chilling with us. All right. Oh, and there she is. Oh, Aqua Girl Annette. Hello, Annette. Good to see you. Out of New Jersey. Gonna be hitting New Jersey in a couple weeks. So see if maybe we could coordinate some kind of meetup. Who knows? I love to do that. So all right. So hey guys, let me take that off. So yeah, basically, starting off, I like to collaborate with people, right? So we're going to do people, places, and things, and then I'll open it up to some Q&A. I'll try to interact with the chat as quickly as I can. I'm by myself here, so I'm basically going to be throwing some information, some links, and you guys can just kind of check out some of these folks. I'm going to do some shout outs to some people and show you throw some links in the chat so you can check out some people that I know that I've been working with. It's great stuff. So last night, I will put her link in the chat right here. And instead of kind of flipping back and forth through my screen and whatnot, what I'll do, here, we'll go over here. I'll just throw them in the chat. So first up, here you go. You can check it out. The first link, just look in the chat, guys. This is Misty's treasure chest. She celebrated last night. Misty celebrated 300 subs. Go certainly sub to Misty. She is going to be part of the vintage auction that is on the 9th of November. Come hang out. Be part of that. Go check out Misty's channel. She sells a lot of great vintage stuff. She has several auctions during the week and on Saturdays too. So she sells all kinds of vintage clothing. I've bought all kinds of stuff from her. I bought some stuff last night from her. So she's awesome. And a fairly new channel. Support her. Go see Misty's treasure chest. She's just awesome, and she just has a great vibe, and love Misty. Great stuff there. So yeah, so that's number one. So that's the link I just threw in the chat. Go check out Misty's treasure chest. Okay. Next up, and this is another similarly, I'll paste this into the chat. There she is. So we will go and talk a little bit now. Let's take a moment and talk about a new seller that's going to be part of the vintage auction. Okay. So before I go there, here I'll do now it's the group is growing on the auction, but here I'll paste this. So it's actually up to, if you include me, now we're up to 8 sellers. So here we go. Boom, right there. So there's a link to the auction. I put a link to Moon Goddess Crystal. Moon Goddess Treasures Crystal. Hope it's okay, Crystal. I am going to announce that she has agreed to be part of the auction as well. So Crystal, Moon Goddess Treasures, check her out. She does an amazing auction. Great heads-up display, jewelry I've bought from Crystal. Really excellent quality stuff. And you know what? I have something right here that I bought from her that I took. I love to take macro photography. And I did some of this ring. This is a labradorite ring. I will show it as best as I can just on the camera, but I picked up this ring. It's kind of hard. It'll be kind of hard to see, but if you just look right in there, this is a labradorite ring with some details around the edges. So this is the type of quality of stuff that Crystal sells. Um, Again, just the level of detail in some of her pieces and what she sells. Now, I can't guarantee she's going to sell stuff like this on a vintage auction. It might be jewelry, it might not. She sells all kinds of stuff. So, just, I love jewelry. You guys know me as the toy guy, right? But I sell all kinds of stuff. I like jewelry, I like vintage, I like antiques. I sell it all the time. Just depends what it is. So, Crystal, and when Crystal sends something to you, it's like a little awesome little gift. Amazing. So, Moon Goddess Treasures is the shout out number 2. She is going to be part of the vintage auction. The link is right in the chat, guys. Please set your reminder. That will go for several hours. We're going to have, if you count myself, that's 8 sellers now that we have, and I will be highlighting more of them in this show. So that's another shout out to Crystal, Moon Goddess Treasures. Definitely go and sub and check out her auctions. Awesome, awesome stuff. Okay. So we'll go up. Next person that I want to highlight. And man, this guy, you just say one word and you know who it is. There it is. If you click that link, there's only one. It's West Side Gary. I mean, how can you? Saturday nights, it's kind of my go-to. I gotta be honest. I go and chill with these guys. I watch it if I'm working and lurking. You guys know we go pretty late on Friday nights. Okay, I think we wrapped at like 2:45 a.m. or something Friday night. So Saturdays are usually a blur for me. I'm usually a little bit hungover, a little bit tired, but on Saturdays I get through, I invoice, rest, and then I watch West Side Gary. I usually, if I hang with my friends and do a fire pit, I may get back, and because they're West Coast, I mean, last night I think it was pushing 2 a.m. and I think they were still going. So West Side Gary, he's been having Justin Picker's Warehouse, sub to Gary. Check out his auctions. If you're a reseller, if you're a collector, check it out. I think that he's got great lots. I think he's got great product and he's got great sellers. So big thumbs up to Westside Gary. Also been a supporter of this guy since the beginning. So I really, really appreciate Mr. Westside Gary. Absolutely. I'm going to throw out the next shout out, and you guys probably all know and love him. There he is. It is Cajun Roots Reseller Johnny. He has 2 channels. He has his regular channel and his live channel. Go sub to Johnny's lives. He's my morning show, pretty much the morning show that I watch. I don't watch a lot of TV, honestly, except for local news, maybe catch the weather, stuff like that. I watch Johnny's show. It's great for resellers. I think it's good to kind of be in touch with what maybe is going on in the reseller community, support each other, promote your channel. So big props to you, Johnny. Thanks so much. I wouldn't be doing this without you, and certainly wouldn't be as far along as I have come. So I really do appreciate that. He's great. Great guy. Love my Johnny. All right, so we're gonna go up. Next shout out. Put it in the chat here. Yeah, I know, Nikki. I don't watch TV either. All right, my next shout out right here. Another chance resale. This is Kristen D. Kristen is going to be part of the auction on the 9th. Kristen is a full-time reseller specializing in jewelry. She does do some accessories. I do believe she has an eBay store, but she's full-time. So she goes and sources a lot of jewelry, handbags, accessories, etc. So check out Kristen's channel. She also does a lot. I watched a video she did of just how to do your videos. She gives out a lot of tips. She gives out a lot of information, and I think it's awesome. So I'm happy to have met her. I met her. She was doing an auction a few weeks ago. Jumped in, said hello, and you know, I'm happy that she's accepted to be part of the vintage auction. So awesome. Kristen D, check out her channel. She's awesome, and I can't wait to see what she's going to bring. I think she was sourcing some goodies in that video that I saw from, I think, about a week or two ago. So she puts out regular content, so check out Kristen. Next up, we're going to switch it up to a different genre. How about cards? People that are into cards, sports cards. I'm not a huge sports card guy. It's not a niche that I actually like know a lot about. I used to deal baseball cards way back when I was in high school, back in that big explosion of, you know, everybody was selling cards, right? So I was part of that. I actually sold my card collections to pay for my art supplies to go to art school. So, but that was decades ago, and I kind of been out of it. So Warcraft, Ohio. His link is right above. Warcraft, check him out. He does Saturday night, 11 p.m. Eastern, and then he goes late, and he just has a really chill auction, buy it nows, and some signed cards if you're into cards. Warcraft, and he promotes. He's definitely a promoter. So great guy. Warcraft, Ohio, check him out if you're into cards. I have just an ongoing stack of stuff that I've bought from him, and very reasonable too. So, and he lets you float. You know, you can kind of build your cards until you're ready to kind of pay. It's awesome. So Warcraft, Ohio, check him out. I'm just trying to keep pace here, guys. I have a timer going, so I kind of don't take too long on any one channel. But here we'll go. Next shout out. We'll go. Here you go. Next shout out right there. Boom, in the chat, guys. It is Miss Kayla. We have to talk about Kayla. Do we have to talk about Kayla? Yes, we do. Why? Because Kayla, I wouldn't be doing this probably right now. She's basically, you know, we're talking about different initiatives with YouTube, and this is one of them, a way to connect with you guys, share, maybe get some inside scoop on what we're doing, how we do it. So here we are. Check it out. Kayla Treasures Noir. Sub to her. She puts out content, regular content on social media. She's big on TikTok, Instagram. She's awesome. Go check out Kayla. Kayla also has been doing, I could put the link in if you guys want to check out her most recent look right here from Friday. What did I do there? We'll mess that up. There you go. Copy paste, Roy. Yeah, we'll paste this one in. And there we go. I'll get back to the chat in a minute, guys. I'm almost done with my shout outs. So yeah, check out Kayla. The link's in the chat if you want to go watch. She's her recent look. She's basically doing a new look each Friday auction for the lives. So she was Rogue 2 weeks ago, she was a Sugar Skull 3 weeks ago, and then on Friday she was something different. So I won't give it away. Go check it out. Kayla, she does her cosplay, she does makeup, awesome, and she's just got great style, great content, and she's just getting started. So awesome. Check out Kayla, Miss Treasures Noir, and yes, she is just as nice in person because I got to meet her and pick. It was awesome. We had some fun. So next up, I don't know this gentleman too well. His name is Adam, right? He is Baldy Pal Picking, Baldy Pal Picker. I was introduced to him actually yesterday. I thought I was subbed to him, and I resubbed. he and I have an interesting kind of parallel in the sense that he's a reseller, and I'm kind of going and picking during his lunch hour, and I used to do that. But he did an interview with Rachel Strickland on Friday night. I did catch that. The replay was pretty cool, and I have, you guys probably know, I have so much stuff, and I have an item that is going to be coming his way. So Baldy Pal, man, something's coming in the mail to you. Happy to meet you. Check out his channel. Great reseller, great video, great content, the way that he puts that out, and great personality too. So Adam, cool to meet you, man. Shout out to you. And I think I had one more. Did I have one more? No, I didn't. All right. So where we're at, about 20 minutes, 25 minutes in, guys. Cool. So I'll go back to the chat. Where are we at? Say hello. Some other folks might be hanging out with us. Hi, what's going on? There you go. Some more folks will say hello. Harley Handler, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Harley frequents a lot of the auctions. Love it. Good to see you, brother. Happy Sunday. Nana Tank, PA represent. Hello. Happy Sunday to you, Miss Nana. Nana does Nana and Adventures with Victoria. They do auctions several times a week. Go sub to them. Check out their stuff. Do lots of fun auctions. I saw somebody else in here. Bill Stoner, man. What's going on? I haven't seen you in quite some time. What's going on, Bill? Been a bunch of months, I think, since I think he bought something from me a while back. So good to see you, Bill Stoner. There she is, little Miss Q. One of the biggest promoters of people on this platform. Little Miss Q, hello. Good to see you. She is quite the promoter there of channels and band. I think she's a band promoter, music industry. Awesome. Love that. She's introduced me to several people on the platform. Great connections. Love that. Way to go, little Miss Q. Love that. Harry Humstone, what is going on? Killing it at the yard sales. Hell yeah, man. Way to go. Another PA product there, Harry Humstone. Good to see you, brother. Thank you for chilling. I saw you had a live last night. I saw as well. Some other folks coming in saying hello. I'll do a Q&A in a little bit, guys, and you could kind of like pose questions, whatever you want to me. I'll probably open that up in a little bit. We're almost at the half hour in mark. But let's see. All right, so places to go. I was shouting out some people, some folks on YouTube. I think places to go. Let's see. Well, I have a link. Let me see if I can grab it real quick. I'm going to close down some of my tabs here that I just shared with you guys. And let's see if I could go in. I'll grab this one for you. And please join us this Thursday. We are going to be having the third annual, let me go grab this link, graphic tees auction. So here you go. I'll throw that in the chat, guys, right there. Check out and do the reminder for that one. Okay, that is going to be your graphic tees auction. Third one I'm going to be doing with Kayla. That is on Thursday, 7 o'clock, my channel. And we will be rapid fire going through, I don't know, Kayla, hundreds. I'm going to say hundreds, maybe. I think last time we definitely got through more than a couple hundred, I would say. So check that out. What's going on? Blackhawk, hello. Good to see you. I saw she just jumped in. Good to see you. That's awesome. Blackhawk is always in Misty's treasure chest in the chat. Thank you so much, my dear. I appreciate the shout out there in the chat. That's awesome. But the t-shirt auction, sorry. See, I get distracted. I am like, oh, you know, I'm not used to getting praise. It's nice. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. But graphic tee auction, we're going to have, your kind of nerding tees, sports. I have a couple jerseys. We have everything from kind of modestly priced in that kind of $5 range up to, you know, collectible, vintage, you resale value type shirts. So check it out. That is going to be Thursday at 7 o'clock. We'll go for a few hours. Last time we went, we had such a great time. We extended. I do believe we're going to have a mod helping us out this time because it does go really fast. So if you guys are interested in any kind of bulk shirts, graphic tees, sports, vintage, check that out. And it's one of those you can really, if you like to snipe, if you're somebody that likes to go in and really pick up and build and snipe, and if you really, honestly, if you really have fast internet, let's be real, hit up that auction. You can definitely build up a nice pile of shirts and resell or what have you. So that's definitely going to be one to check out. I will put it in the vintage auction. I threw it in earlier in the chat. I'll throw it in again, and I'll just mention that real quick. So this will say vintage. I keep calling it antique. There are antiques, but it's really vintage auction. Here you go, caps. There you go. And it's actually going to be 8 sellers now, because if you add Crystal and myself, so there you go. I'll talk it up real quick. I said a little bit about it early. So the vintage auction, check it out. It is going to be the 9th of November. Set your reminder, guys. It's growing. This is going to be a big one. I'm not so sure we're going to have this many people on panel the next time, but really what I'm trying to do here, showcase new sellers, people that are new, people that are established that you may not have met yet, and people that are really great at what they do and have really great product, and we're all coming together. What a great place, right? So this guy's going to be hosting that. I may not sell as much, but it's all good. It's part of having everybody on panel showcasing their channel, their goods, their their brand, etc. So check that out. Vintage auction. I'm going to have a great time with that. Okay, so let me go through real quick and just see. Oh, a couple more folks jumping in. I don't know if I said hello. What's going on, Miss Ella? Good to see you. You got it. She's taken off. Have a great Sunday there, Ella. Yeah, that's the cool thing about this, right? If you catch this live, it's great. You can interact. If you catch the replay, that's fine too. Could be some interesting info for you. That I want to provide. And this is a work in progress. So this is just the first one. I'm going to be doing these every other week. So the whole idea was next week, Kayla will probably do hers in this time spot, and then I'll do it in another 2 weeks. And it's just, I think it's a good way to connect with you guys, and share. So why not, right? Yeah. So, yeah, thank you. Who did that? All right, you go. Yeah, beat me to it. Thank you, guys. That's why we have people that are blue. See, right there. Dark County Picker Jimmy, man. You got it. No worries. It's the way we roll. It's all good. I was a second behind. Thanks for doing that. I appreciate it. So things. We'll move on to some things. Things that I collect, things that I offer. And one of the things that I actually got in a haul and I forgot to show it. And I'm not really into kind of bolos, but they're out there. I think people do use the bolo. Obviously, there's big channels with bolos. So this is one that I like to sell. This is a product that is kind of be on the lookout for. This is an ionic air purifier. This one in particular are the ones that I like to pick up. This is by Sharper Image. right there. It's a Ionic Breeze Quadra, you could see, and it's your silent air purifier. They make them in, generally make them in 3 sizes, I'm pretty sure. You usually don't see they make a really tiny one, which is kind of, I rarely see it. They make a mid-size one like this. This one's about 2.5 inches tall. And then they make a really tall one. That's like the one that I find the most. That one's about 3.5 feet tall. These, I never keep these for a long time. Why? They're silent. They have a metal, if you take this out and you look at the filter, they have a metal permanent filter that you basically wipe off, right? So no need for cartridges, no need, and not for nothing. If you're somebody that is a cigarette smoker or another type of smoker, these work really well for smoke. They work really well for smell. Not the easiest to ship, but you know, this one isn't super large. You can easily Frankenbox, right? You can Frankenbox that together. If it didn't work, I still would have bought it. Why? You can sell this cartridge by itself. These have really good resale value in and of themselves. So it's a really good piece. The sharper image ones will get you a little bit more money. So something like this, in the sharper image, I would have to check some prices. I'd probably put this at maybe around $50. You know, $50. Now, if it was the larger one, I would ask probably 80 to 85 for that. Normally, I pick these up for around 5. So that should give you some kind of idea. And just to give you some perspective on just the blade itself, I'd list this for $25 all day. If it was the larger one, maybe 35, something like that. So, you know, definitely something to look out for. Ionic air purifier. There's an Ionic Pro. That's another one that you'll see. There was an infomercial model, not as good as the sharper image. So that's Ionic air purifier. I find them at the Goodwill. I find them at the Salvation Army. I find them at flea markets and yard sales. It's great. So check that out. Ionic air purifier. That's definitely a BOLO item, something that I definitely like to sell. All right. So some other things, I'll highlight a couple things something I bought this week, and I'll show it real quick. It's right here. I did show it. I think I showed it on another live. I got this in this week. Bought this from a fellow reseller. You guys know I like me some graphic tees and graphic shirts. So here's one that I had to pick up. This was bought from Max Comics. What's up, Max? She was part of one of our auctions. So this one, it doesn't fit me. It's on my wall. I love it. Metallica, great band. Originated, some of their roots are actually in New Jersey. They played some of the small clubs starting out in the 1980s. So Metallica shirt and Justice for All goodness. So size medium, doesn't fit me, unfortunately. Yeah, so somebody knock that guy out, please. Just take care of that guy. If you can't, I will. Appreciate it. Yeah, so we can hide you. There you go. Who is that? Patrick. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. So, you know, it's unfortunate we have to deal with stuff like that. I do think that's kind of and if anybody that's watching the replay without the chat, it's have a couple fun coder people doing some fun. But I think when you cross promote through the different social media, that does happen. No worries. That was taken care of by, I think Card Shop grabbed that one. Yeah, card shop. Yeah, no, man. It's all good. That's just what they want to do, right? They want to distract. So no worries. But I want to highlight two things I have for sale. And these are two things that I've had for a little while. No one's picked them up yet. And they're kind of timely, right? I don't know if you guys have gone out. I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure it's number one anymore. It may have dropped, but the Venom movie. So, yeah, right, Patrick, trolls. So the Venom movie has come out. It's been out. There's Carnage. So I wanted to just highlight these two items that I still have for sale. They are related to the Venom movie, and I'll show them real quick just to give you some of the stuff that I like to sell, some stuff I have available, and just, some of the things that I like. So this is this is a certified comic. 7.5. So you guys that are in, whether you're into comics or not into comics, you've probably heard the word slab or certified. So when you get a comic that's certified, it looks like this. So this is the 7.5 grade on Amazing Spider-Man 252. And this is the first appearance of Spider-Man in the black costume, right? So basically, there's a whole backstory, right? But I'll skip that. This is basically the first time that he shows with the black costume. Now, the black costume ends up becoming Venom later on, but here's that first appearance right here. So I have this in my eBay store for hire, but right now, 175 gets it. If you're interested, it's kind of one of those where I'll put that there. 175 for that. You guys can always contact me if you're interested. And then this one is similar as well. So another item that I have for sale at the moment. This is a 9.4 grade of Secret Wars. This connects to the other one I just showed in that this is when Spider-Man, it actually shows how he gets it. So he encounters a little kind of alien blob on an alien planet, and it kind of attaches it to himself, and then he brings it back to Earth. It goes off of him and then onto a really bad guy and becomes Venom. So that's a basic storyline. So this one is 275. So 275. If anyone is interested, again, this isn't really a sale, guys. I'm just showing you some of the stuff that I like to sell, I have for sale. So Secret Wars. These are key books, right? So these are, when you talk about comic books, these are key books. These are books that happened and basically things shifted after this one issue came out, basically. So that's what a key book is, and kind of highlighting that because the Venom movie came out, and those were two that are kind of predecessors to Venom in general. So thought I would show that. Yeah, definite iconic covers. That's right, Patrick. So those are some items that I have. And I sold so much stuff, sold so much stuff on Friday. I did a double auction. I was on Johnny's auction for a bunch of hours, snuck in a nap and some dinner, and then got up and went for another bunch of hours on my auction. So with the crew. So Saturdays is basically trying to clean up and get myself situated for the next week and get my orders out. So got that done. And kind of Saturday's kind of recovery day. So that's again why this Sunday will be cool, because I'm kind of refreshed and able to chat and so forth. So those are some things. And that's kind of what I had as far as some of the stuff. Very basic, guys. But tell you what, okay, now we'll put it in. We'll do Q&A. We'll do a Q&A. You guys, put it in the chat. If you have a question for me, do a question, something that I could see that. I'm looking at the chat right now. we'll do a Q&A. I will try to answer whatever you want to ask me within reason. So if you want to ask me any questions, anything about comics, reselling, life choices, whatever, Patrick will tell you I'm a pretty diplomatic and opinionated guy. So this is what the chat's about. So Kyle, okay, there's the first question. Kyle Elliott, why do you keep showing them slabs when I show up? Until they sell. Kyle, what's up? Kyle buys a lot of comics, and I think he's itching for that Secret Wars. But timing's everything. So it's there until it sells, my friend. That is the way it is, you know. That's a good question. All right, Nikki, what's your favorite collectible? That's a tough one. I would probably say, if I had to pick one thing, I'd probably just say action figures. If I could, finding the right figure, and something that I don't already have is probably my number one. If I had to pick one thing, it'd probably be action figures, toys, and see what chat will be going here. Jennifer Hayes, who's your favorite moderator? The favorite link dropper is obviously you, Jen. You're great. We appreciate that. Absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah, no, that's all good. I see some other people coming in too here. I'll go on the StreamYard side. All right, here we go. Tom Cruise, what's up, man? What's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Tom Cruise. Hope everybody's doing good for you, Tom. I know you were taking care of some stuff with the fam. Hope all's good there. Beaumont Picker, what's going on, man? See you. All right. Okay, let me see what other questions. Favorite collectible mod. Let me go through. Oh, here we go. Do you ever get recognized in public as director James Gunn? That is a no. I will say, somebody did recognize me at the flea market a couple months ago, actually. And they're like, I thought you look familiar. And I was like, hey, how's it going? I was like all incognito trying to just, and I was making a deal, and I turned around and there was a couple people behind me, and they're like, you look familiar. I'm like, Horizon Picks. So yeah, so just a quick answer on that one. What's this one? How long to get that horse? That's a good question, Carol Ann. Basically, this chunk right here wasn't there a couple of months ago. This chunk basically came about because of the comic initiatives. Basically, Collecting Chaos and Patrick and myself basically kind of came together to do a week-long auction week, comics based. You guys know I am really into comic books. I have a pretty extensive collection, but I hadn't actually brought that here. So that this was part of that. So when I do the auctions, what you guys don't see on Friday and leading up to it is I'm picking from here, but this is just one chunk. Over to the left of me, I have a whole nother bookcase of comics. So this is kind of, I had some of it. I do buy a lot of it, but these two display cases, decades. I mean, they're. I don't really show some of what's in there, but there's some stuff in there that I've had. Some of it I've had since I was a boy. So most of my life, to give you that answer. Yeah. What do you like to sell the most? You know what? That's a good question. On the live auctions, one of the things I like to sell them, I would kind of say it's a strange answer. The unexpected, I think, is what I like the most. When I grab something that I think I kind of know what somebody may like, But when I find something that I'm not quite sure and people really like it, that's probably what I like the most. I like that surprise in the moment on a live, and people react to something that I may not have ever considered. So that's probably my answer to that. I know that's not really a direct question or answer. So, oh, it's awesome, man. Thanks, Tom. I appreciate it. Yeah. Um, Patrick. Hey, Robert's ride along. What's going on, man? Yeah, it is weird, when I go auctions in person. I mean, you guys probably see me in a lot of live auctions in the chat. I do buy. I like to help support. Uh, I like the excitement of being a buyer as well as a seller. So um, but when I go to a live auction in person, that's also a great thing. And I would urge anybody in the chat, if you're a reseller, if you're interested in auctions, I know with current events, it may be a little difficult here and there and crowds, right? I get it. But if you can go before it gets too chilly, an outdoor auction, live bidding, familiarize yourself with that. And I do think it does lend itself to the live auction. I have had a lot of experience buying and selling in live in-person auctions. There are some really big differences to being online, but I will say that a lot of the general framework of it, I think, is parallel. I do think that there are some good similarities, and it's a good thing to get your feet wet. I really do, and kind of know that way you can kind of be part of actively buying, bidding, and maybe selling. So that's just a tip there. I think people definitely would benefit from that. Um, absolutely. Oh, there's another question. Oh, that's awesome, Jules. Take care. Have a great day. I see you're leaving. Okay. Not cheering myself. I love vintage toys. Question. Oh, okay. I love vintage toys due to not having anything as a kid. Why did you get into toys and comics? It's a great question, Miss Q. Basically, I didn't have a ton growing up, but I'm the youngest of 5 siblings, and yeah, I was the baby. So yes, I definitely did get. We got what we could, and we got a lot. I remember during Christmases and stuff, but um, the toys and comics were always kind of there. My brother had a really serious comic collection. He's also an artist. Comic books and comic art was always something that was part of me being a kid and growing up. So the comic books, I've been collecting comics since I was probably single digits. So that was always just been a thing. The reselling of comics is kind of fairly recent as far as the last few months, but I've sold comics on eBay since the 90s. Toys is just, always wanting to have the cool thing, and some years, when Star Wars came out, it was the big fad, and people didn't have them that one Christmas. It was a whole thing. So that's kind of it. Harken to my childhood. Also, I will say, when my parents split up and we moved to the new neighborhood and I was lonely, having things to play with, having comics to read, being able to kind of, detach into that kind of world was really special to me. So until I got to meet new kids and new friends, and that was always part of that. So awesome question, by the way. I think that's oh wow, that's a good question. Yeah, tell us one job that I hated. I hated the most. Yeah, I will admit, I worked for. I'm not proud of it. I worked for about a week and a half for Macy's. I actually worked in their visual department in New Jersey. I worked there for about a week and a half, and I couldn't do it. I had a difficult time with the hours and the retail, and then the boss that I had was just really difficult, and I'll never forget it. I felt so bad, and I wanted to quit, and I've never kind of quit anything before. And I wrote this note, and I put it on my manager's door, and apologizing and all this. And you know what? Never heard from him. Just no follow up. Macy's, by the way. Sorry, Macy's. Yeah, so I would probably say that I hated it. It wasn't me, the connection with the people, it was super aggressive and just, so there, I hate's a strong word, but if I had to pick one, I'd probably say retail, Macy's. Yeah, absolutely. What's going on, random chick picker? We're in a Q&A session. We're about 5 minutes to the top of the hour. We can go over noon a bit, guys, if you want to hang with me and just do Q&A like this. All good. That is Leanne, by the way. That is random chick picker Leanne. Go follow her on Instagram. I don't believe she has a YouTube channel yet. Leanne is going to be part of the vintage auction, so definitely go check her out on Instagram. She's been posting some of her pics and stuff. Absolutely. Yeah, work for Walmart. Here you go. You know, again, everyone's different. I think, part of this conversation that we're having right now is, I always try to empower people, be empowered. For me, corporate life, just, it was draining. It wasn't something that I could do. I literally felt like my life force was draining. Bad commute, not a great company, just, and cut the cord, went full time. It's not for everybody, but it's for some people. And doing this and this connection socially to you guys is one of the social aspects. It's one of the things that I actually do miss from having a regular job, is the regular connection to people. Obviously, we're heading into the fall, so like even flea markets and things in person are going to be lesser. So this is going to be more important, to be able to connect with y'all and do that. Absolutely. Yeah. Yep. No worries. Yeah. Hey, what's going on? Collecting Chaos. Good to see you, man. Definitely go check out Chaos's channel. He's calling my co-host pretty much. He and I do the comic auctions on Friday with Patrick and Kayla. Go check out Collecting Chaos if you're interested in comics, comic collecting, conditions of comics. He does repair videos. I like to have it on and just kind of chill and do some stuff and listen, and so it's very zen. Very zen, Chaos. He doesn't like me to call him a comics G word, so we'll just say the comic. Can we say comic dude? No, he's not a comic dude. He's the man. How about the man? That's good. The man. The comic. The man. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Go follow Leanne, random chick picker. She's great. Just getting rolling. She's got great product. Yeah. Say Nana. Yeah. Customer service. Yeah, well, that's another thing, Nana. That was one of my in-between jobs, and that lends itself to some of this, is that I liked it. And one of the jobs I really enjoyed that was part-time was doing surveys, night work, phone work, late night, hourly, because I needed money to get by between jobs. After 9/11, I lost my job. 9/11 happened. I was unemployed for about 2.5 years. So was basically stringing together different jobs. And one of them, I started to get into using my voice, doing more customer service work, online surveys, market research, market companies, basically doing this. I was the, and then I got a job before my last, well, 2 jobs ago, before, this was a bunch of years ago. So working for a financial firm, helping folks that had lost someone. So, for an insurance company, basically transferring their documents, and you're basically helping somebody who's bereaved through their paperwork. So that was really something. And again, obviously takes a level of patience, a voice. And then I was the manager for that. So if there was somebody who was irate, I was the guy that, hey, how you doing? How you doing, Miss Nanatink? Okay, yes, I hear. Okay, yes. How can I help you? And okay, this is just what you need to do. Okay, so that was me. That was the type of work, and I really did enjoy it. I felt like I was helping people, and hone some of my vocal skills. So, all right, we're at the noon. We made it for an hour, folks. I can't believe it. Thanks so much for hanging with me. Could still throw out some questions. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate that. Yeah. Have had some vocal work. I kind of said I did take some acting classes, work on some vocal, just hone your chops, work on some stuff, and it's learned. Absolutely. What's going on? Finding treasures. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Appreciate that. Oh, was that you? Dude, that was you, man. No. So yeah. Definitely, guys. Throw up any other questions. I'll give it another minute or two, and we're at about an hour. We're almost at about a full hour. I got started a few minutes after, but yeah, hit the thumbs up, folks. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you like this, what I really would like for people to do when I end the stream, come back, throw a comment. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you want to see. If there's any insights you want to know about, yeah, I can certainly help with that. That's what I like to do. If you have any certain questions about selling a certain item, where to sell it, what to sell, how to sell, let me know. I mean, certainly, if I don't have the answer, I'll point you in the right direction for somebody who will have the right answer. That's the question. Hey, there's a question. Yeah, it is. Yep, I got the full set there, Glamis. Yepper. I won't spill my coffee on myself, but there we go. You can almost see there on the bottom, right there. Yeah. So, set of four of these, I think. Yeah. Yepper. It's funny. Based on his own experience. Yeah, well, that's true, right? It's all relative, our experience. Have you ever had a dog as a pet? You know what? Yeah, I have. I can't. I was trying to. I said this to somebody the other day. You know, if I didn't go to art school, right, I probably would have went and tried to become a veterinarian. Probably would have done that. Love animals. Had animals all my life. Yes, we had a dog growing up when I was a little kid. And yeah, definitely had a dog growing up. Have I had a dog as an adult per se, as my own pet? No, I haven't. I've actually just had cats. But maybe someday. I mean, I do love dogs. If I had the property, if I had the ability to go run with them and do that, I probably would. But yeah, I would love to have a cat. I'm a dog, another cat. Ooh, I know. I'm kind of surprised either of my guys didn't come in and say hello. Usually when I'm talking like this, Bridges gets excited and wants to jump up. So, oh, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, that's yeah, I do. I'm actually going to a convention next week. I'm actually going to a horror convention in New Jersey on Saturday. So it's a horror-based kind of chiller theater convention. And they'll have comics there. It's not an actual comic convention, but there will definitely be people selling. But yes, and in fact, a lot of the conventions, a lot of my signed comics were from conventions when I was like a teenager. So um, I'm happy to own a copy of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one, signed by Eastman and Liard because I met them for free in the 80s when it was free. So yeah, go to some. I haven't gone. I did go to New York Comic Con a few years ago. I have not been to San Diego Comic Con. It is on my bucket list. If you could get in, if you could get a ticket. But New York Comic Con's great. Been to a couple. I've been to the one in Philly. There's one in a big one in New Jersey I've been to. So yeah, haven't sold at comic conventions in a really long time, but go to them. Yeah, sure. Definitely go to them. It's more of a collector market, to get what rather than reselling. But if you want something in particular, a convention, yeah, could be the way to go. Absolutely. That's cool. Yeah. Oh, is Elvira gonna be there? Oh, Patrick. Hey, Patrick, there is an Elvira comic I was gonna sell maybe this week. What do you think? Would everyone just melt? Should I just sell it? She's there. She's back. There you go. What's going on? Yeah, live chat's great. The ability to throw something out there and interact in this way. So and part of this is getting better at the interaction. I'm learning different things about StreamYard. I learned a couple things this morning that I can tweak and play with. It's just this kind of arsenal of software and what can you do with it in the moment. So if I missed anyone's question, let me know. I'm just kind of um, going through some stuff. Give it where we at. Yeah, but go another maybe 10 or 15 minutes, guys. If you want to hang out, I have no problem chilling, answering questions. There's anything that you want to chat about. I dig this. I think it's cool to um, you know, he likes it. There you go, right there. Look at him. He's like, "Hey, Patrick, what's going on, man?" So I kind of I was always a little reticent to just do the like hang. I kind of want to come with some information. That's why I shared some of the stuff earlier. Um, I do like having some kind of an agenda, some things. And next week I'll probably, or 2 weeks from now, I'll probably be a little bit more prepared and have some more stuff to share with you. But I'm a bad procrastinator. If I don't actually go live and do it could be another couple weeks. So part of this was, setting it, doing the slide, getting it going, and then we can refine it. We can continue. We could do better in 2 weeks, and provide some more stuff for you guys, some more information. It's basically going to be people, places, and things. And yeah, maybe I'll have a guest once in a while. Maybe we'll throw out a specific topic if that's something that people like. Um, you know, um, yeah, absolutely. Oh, I missed it. Okay. You repeat. I got you, Miss Q. Yeah, I think I got that one. That's a good question. I will kind of say this camera that I've used right here, that I've used from the very beginning, it's a Logitech HD Cam USB plug. I noticed a couple things with it. it's a good camera. Like I have no issue. It does auto zoom is definitely something to look at with the camera. Um, I think a lot if it's an older laptop, may not have the best cam in it. So definitely something to look at. I would recommend, and you want to look at the word HD 1080p is the resolution. So you want to make sure that that camera is going to be able to even do a good, nice, crispy quality. 4K, as far as the streaming, I don't know if we're there yet. We're barely there with TVs. I know they're pretty pricey at the moment, but so yeah, I would probably say 8 out of 10 times, unless it's a really new laptop, it may not be the best camera. And the ability to move the camera independent of your laptop, right? That's another consideration. So maybe that helped you. So there you go. How much to shop all the great church? Yeah, that the picking of the shirts, it's a process. It is. I do have stock. I buy in bulk. You guys see me. I go to the flea market. I go to the thrift. I go to other resellers. I've bought stuff on eBay in bulk. I've bought stuff through online bulk. I've done that. So friends and family. Hey Roy, I got this bin of clothes. Here you go. Hey, thanks. There's maybe, I don't know, if I get 5 or 7 shirts out of it, awesome. So it really depends. So I would just say it's really diverse. I do try to capitalize on like half off sales, Halloween sales, discounts, things like that. I do trades, I barter, so little bit of a combination of all of that, to get the shirts. And yeah, the thing is, though, it's the picking of the shirts too, right? It's not just the shirts, it's picking the right shirts. So, and whether they're right or wrong, I don't know. That's where that's why I'm picks, right? I'm hoping what I'm grabbing and saying, hey, I think this is cool. Do you? And generally I think a lot of times that's a yes. So and the results have been good so far. So yeah. Yeah, I need to experience a good, yeah. Hey, Jimmy, man, if you're ever out in Pennsylvania, I mean, hit me up. I mean, I'd have gone today, but it wasn't going to hit. I usually got to have it be about 40 to 45 degrees for me to be able to get out onto the field and do the flea market. And honestly, today, it wasn't going to hit that until about 10:30 a.m. And it's too late. You missed all the good stuff. I probably wouldn't have even bother. So timing is important, guys, especially when it comes to flea markets. Early bird gets the worm. Horizon picks. Why do you think it's the sun driving in my truck, going to get some stuff? If you're a flea market fine person, you better be there before 8 a.m. at the latest to get them deals. I mean, at the flea market that I go to, there are people with flashlights at 5 a.m. looking at people's stuff. I mean, it's all depends. I don't personally do that, but if I can't be in my car driving at like 8:30, 9 a.m., I probably won't go. It's kind of a wrap. I think things are basically picked, by then. Hey, what's going on? Pearl Nini. Oh, I missed you. Where'd you go? There you go. Hi, Pearl Nini. Good to see you. Didn't say hello yet. Thank you for coming and chilling with us. I appreciate it. Happy Sunday to you. driving jackassery. That's right. Yeah. And I'll say that to anybody. If you're a new content creator on YouTube, I got a lot of positive feedback from just my like what's out and about, me driving, quick buy comics, um, and share it. That I got really good reviews and people really like that. So if you're a content creator and you're going out and picking, just do a quick little video, put it together. Um, I should talk, right? I'm not that great at that. I'm getting better. The lives are going. It's the pre-records that are certainly a challenge for me. Absolutely. Yeah, it's not, no half-price chicken at my flea market, man. I tell you, I do go for that like late morning hot dog, I have to admit. If I get there at like 7:30, 8 a.m., couple coffees, walking around, and there's just one stand, I'll be like, two dogs, and I just eat the hot dog. It's a thing, It's just, I think if people that go to flea markets or malls or whatever, it's like I have a way that I just go. It's like a routine, and it's just part of it, and that's part of what I like, and that's actually part of the when you do a video, I know Patrick's very good with that and is out and about, whether it's like you're annoyed at the cars or you miss this or you got your half price chicken. That's a real life stuff. People react to that. I think it's awesome. I mean, I do. I can relate to like people driving crazy and, why not? Um, that is true. Okay. Everybody in the chat, put a number 1 if you want to see Collecting Chaos out and about video. Put a number 1 in the chat if you want to see Collecting Chaos out and about in the wild video. We've been talking about it. Drop a 1 in the chat if you want to see Collecting Chaos in the wild. Not with comics behind him, not with. Drop a 1, please, folks. I'm calling out to you. Collecting Chaos out of his office, out of his comfort zone, right? Oh, all right. There we go. We got a bunch of them coming in. Let's see. Oh, all day. Oh, it's flying. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, we got Veronica. We got Dark County, Glamas, Nikki. They all wanted Chaos. Pearl Nini, Patrick. Where we go? Oh, we got some other people with one. Pearl Nini. Oh, yep. So if that doesn't tell you that people want it, they want it. So do a little something, Chaos. I should talk. I'm not the best at it. I'm getting better at it, but go do. Yeah, well, I know you've bought stuff and presented it, etc. So no excuses. Believe me, I know how you feel, believe me, but getting out, doing that, sharing that, absolutely. Okay, yeah, 2022. Yeah, probably will happen. Why not? He definitely has talked about connecting up. So, and that's the thing too, guys. If you're in the Pennsylvania area and you want to connect up, like hit me up. I mean, part of being full time and doing what I'm doing is I own my own time. So I can definitely meet up with people. I mean, when Kayla came and visited and we went, it was all great. Why? Hey, when are you coming? Sounds great. Okay, how do I work that into the normal like routine of what I'm doing? So it's awesome for that. Um, yeah, I mean, Jimmy, I think that's like, but you know what? That's fine. You know what I think it's like, I do think that there's a good enough, good enough. Is it good enough? Does it always have to be a 10 out of 10? No. Is it good enough to provide information, have somebody see your face, kind of put a name with it? That's what we want, and you're always work in progress. You're always refining it. Absolutely. To move back to California. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely jealous. I would totally take some awesome fried chicken over my hot dogs. Are you kidding me? Of course I would. And some like, some nice like wedges or something. Sure, why not? You know, I can relate to the face that Patrick makes in the video when he eats the eats the fry. Yeah. Absolutely. So yeah. All right, folks, we're at about 20 minutes after the hour. I'll wrap this up, okay? So definitely, guys, drop in any links. If I see any that come in, I will approve them. You should be able to drop links. If you can't, let me know. Um, I love to share. If I see a link come in, I'll definitely approve it. If you're not blue, it's all good. Paste away, put in what you want to share that you're working on. We love to collaborate. I see lots of people here that I collaborate on a weekly basis. Um, Definitely throw in your channel, throw in your Instagram, whatever you like. Um, it's all good. I'll give it another couple minutes. Um, and definitely hit the like button. If you're new, if you see this, subscribe. I'm Roy, Horizon Picks. Be doing this probably every other Sunday. In 2 weeks, I just got to look at the calendar. So let's see. In 2 weeks, that will be we're at was it the 7th? Oh, that'll be perfect. All right. So the 7th of November will be 2 weeks from now. I'll do this again, and that will be right before the vintage auction. So I will maybe I'll have a guest. Who knows? We'll talk about the vintage sale and promote that. I keep showing them slabs. Here we go. Oh, somebody else came in. Here you go. Tom and Bell Sell. Hello. I don't know if I'm familiar with you. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Nice to meet you. Awesome. And again, yeah, throw up your YouTube channel. Yeah, check out Patrick's awesome reel commercial that he did. That was like hilarious on his channel. Yeah, expired. Yeah, he threw it up there. Check that out. It's hilarious. So it's the type of stuff that we did. What was that? Apparently, I made an appearance. You were on a bunch of their lives. I saw you. I mean, and I saw you live, and I saw you on a bunch. You were hanging out with those guys. The Vegas reseller group, the couple, the guy with the crazy wig and makeup and stuff. Super, super cool. So yeah. Awesome, guys. All right, let me take that off. I am going to say happy Sunday, folks. We're going to end this stream. Thank you so much for hanging with us. Have an excellent Sunday. I will see you in another 2 weeks, but I'll be seeing you this week. Check out Johnny, Cajun Roots Reseller, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern. I'm usually in the chat. I jump on there regularly. And then this Thursday, I'll throw it in one more time. One more time. Why not? Where is it? The t-shirt auction. Did I have that? Yeah, there we go. Graphic t-shirt auction. Throw that in the chat one last time, folks. There you go. Oh, did I put 8? I think it is 7 p.m. I'll have to check the time on that one. Anyway, set your reminder. Thursday, I think we're going to do 7 because I think we went over 3+ hours last time. So they're probably going to be 7 p.m. on that, but I'll have to check that one. Graphic tees, Thursday. Check it out. Be excellent to one another. I appreciate you coming, guys. I appreciate you hanging out with me, being part of the channel, being part of the journey here. Collaborate, be excellent with one another, and I'll see you soon. All right. Peace out.